We've arrived! We're on the internet! We're back!
We are the internet.
We are the internet. We're never
We
not.
are part of it, that's for sure. We are the entirety of the internet.
Full length and breadth of it. The scope.
We're all you need for the next few hours.
Yeah.
Is the IT crowd old enough that we could steal that joke and claim it as our own?
It's a pop culture reference. We're allowed to steal it.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you also just put that line on record, so probably not.
No one's gonna scroll through this much footage to find this specific quote that I made.
Unless we auto-clip it.
Ah, well, yeah, there's always that thing.
It's
Hey,
funny.
have you met the entire internet?
You wouldn't download the car.
I absolutely would and have. And thank you, Obel, for printing it.
I've done nothing. I'm involved in no way. I've done nothing. Don't come for me. Anyway, so who are we?
We are technical difficulties, and we are here to roll for dopamine.
Technically, we just roll for dopamine. We have technical difficulties constantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just, we have
Maybe our
rolled
middle
the
name is Technical Difficulties, where roll for Technical Difficulties dopamine.
Exactly. Someone roll a d20 so we can decide how broken stream's going to be tonight.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh.
No.
Pipwick, what the heck?
Pipwick! Pipwick!
No!
No!
Atlas! How could you?
Don't blame me, Matt said to do it. It's Matt's fault. It's always Matt's fault. Well, I got my now one out the way.
Stream will be coming to you via carrier pigeon tonight.
Yippee!
Except the pigeon is drunk and blind.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
You've trained a pigeon quite well to give it.
I never said it would be trained.
So someone's getting it by a carrier pigeon. Just don't know who.
Alright, everybody, open your windows. There could be a bird coming in.
Could be anyone.
Our window's open. It's way too hot here.
Some poor Uber driver is just driving, stops. Just a pigeon. Like
And then the poor
USB.
thing's going to get arrested because he's receiving a stream while driving.
A stream of pigeons? That would seem way
Twitch
worse.
stream.
A twitchy stream of pigeons doesn't sound like fun.
We make the pigeons fly past really quickly, and each of them is holding a picture.
Yeah.
Create the illusion of motion.
We only need at least 12 a second.
Only?
What is this,
Great.
Cyberpunk on PS4?
Did you say PS4 or Borderlands 4?
PS4.
I was going to go for Borderlands.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
making jokes about games I've never played because I am a noob.
You can skip Borderlands. It runs terribly.
Okay.
On PC. It's alright on PS5.
On PC, yeah. Apparently console's alright.
So it's always alright on consoles.
Not necessarily. Have you seen Pokemon?
I wanna be the very
Have you
best.
seen Pokemon on Switch?
Like
too?
no one ever won.
Guys, no more!
And we're
Also, Pat,
copyrighted.
there has been like 6 years of Pokemon releases on the Switch 1. You cannot say run it on the Switch 2. They spent 6 years shipping games that wouldn't run at double-digit FPS.
Oh, I don't disagree with you. But I'm enjoying my Switch 2.
Look, the Switch 2 is a very capable console for the games that are there.
Did you guys
Switch
see
to
someone
electric.
got the Lego Game Boy working?
Yes, it's an actual Game Boy.
Yeah, original
I-
cartridges in the back.
I have built mine, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, you're no longer the best.
You can do it too.
I could.
Good.
It was an Australian girl who did it too, so kudos
Ooh.
to us.
We'll
But yeah,
claim that
I-
victory.
Absolutely.
don't have time for my current ADHD projects. I'm not taking on any new ones right now.
Very
I don't,
fair.
I don't know that ADHD lets you choose, does it?
Not really. But if you have a few
Oh.
projects, you can pick which one to mine, but you do have to mine one of them.
Accidentally did 3 hours of gardening before this stream.
We did a deep clean of the room. Not this one, clearly, but one of the other rooms.
Is this where the deep clean stuff went?
Some of it.
I watched 5 hours of Critical Role in one sitting.
Solid. I did an 8-hour stream on Sunday.
Ugh.
Ah, but that doesn't sound like hard, you know?
Overnight because we planned for like a 2 to 3 hour stream.
Yeah, I feel like I caught your stream like so much later than it should have been.
Yeah.
Can I interject this neurodivergent meeting of the mind to point out that we are 20 minutes past our usual start time and should probably get a move on?
What? You don't want to have...
other distractions.
Yeah. It's roll for dopamine. We can do whatever we want here.
As long as the dopamine's here.
Yeah.
So long as everyone's rolling, we're playing D&D, guys.
Okay. But anyway, Matt.
Is this something Matt 1 is? Is it just we've given up?
Where the technical difficulties now?
Yeah.
Technically a difficulty?
That one
Check.
coming into play.
Matt, do your recap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, do we need to, like, have a better intro than whatever the fuck this was? We,
No.
Oh, we got someone talking in chat. Absolutely.
play Dungeons and Dragons as well as other tabletop role-playing games. We are here live on Twitch on most Tuesday nights. And if without further ado, unless we want to plug some pluggables.
Yeah,
Let's
let's...
do that at the end. We're so far behind already.
Alright.
What do you mean 8 hours into a one-shot? I mean 8 sessions into a one-shot, Pat?
I'm sorry, okay? Chaos reigns supreme. No one stopped me. And now I wait by bated breath to find out what the hell happened to Pipwick last week.
Alright, sorry. Now, finally, the recap. Matt, let me interrupt you one more time. Let's go.
We continue
what?
our story. We continue our story here at the Afterlife Casino on the River Styx, attempting to swindle Quentin Togglepocket. Dwayru kicked off our last episode with his brilliant ballad, causing a small ruckus at the Jetta's table. Now I didn't think about introducing who Jetta was, so you'll figure that out eventually. Before leading a conga line of people off to the kitchen. Meanwhile, a disguised Leo attempts to communicate through the bars of the security cells to Helios and an unconscious Pipwick, planning to get them out. With some chaotic coincidences, Leo and Helios manage to independently attempt to break out of their cells. Leo slyly steals the keys and opens the cell block door, while Helios wild shapes into a rat and climbs into Leo's clothes. Unaware of what has accosted him, Leo flails and collapses across the security desk and bluffs his way out of the room. The squad regroups in the laundry and escapes back to the circus, leaving Helios' belongings and Pipwick in his cell with 3 of his rat companions. And this is where we rejoin our story.
Yes.
I
So,
know our friendship means so much that you left me behind, Leo.
Well, I really didn't do anything to get Helios out. To be honest, I've absolutely bugged it.
I tried to wake you up by
This is true.
hiding you as a rat, but you were very unconscious.
Very cool.
I also couldn't figure out how to get the mayonnaise jar, so it's stuck in that chest.
But I got you a
rat
jar of
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
You did, and that's the important bit.
alright. So, regrouping in having returned to the circus, Helios, Dwayru, or Rydru, as he'd previously introduced himself to Jetta as, and Leo, you have an opportunity here to pause and regroup. Having managed to at least remove one of your companions from the hold of one Quinton Toggle Pocket, or Toggle Spocket, or whatever you've decided to call him today.
I called him the right name, actually, so you should be a little more grateful for that.
Okay, I'm very impressed, thank you.
Yippee!
You have an opportunity here to seek other resources or knowledge, or try and come up with a new plan. You can also take this opportunity to have a rest if you so chose, but the circus is kind of in full swing for the evening. You guys have made your way back in kind of the mid-evening when things are really starting to kick off at the circus.
And I won't get too alarmed, but Dwairu has an idea. I know.
Right, roll.
Scary thought. Do you need to sit down?
Yes.
Dwairu wants to head over to sort of where security is based and ask to borrow a set of mirrors.
Back at the... You want to go back to the casino? We've just left.
No, at the
Yeah.
circus. Because we have mirrors at the circus, remember?
There's the circus. Okay.
And we've both asked about this, and Dwairu would be familiar working on security, so Dwairu would like to get a spare set of mirrors.
Okay.
Let's do it.
It doesn't seem like too hard for us to handle. What's the purpose of these mirrors?
So that we can test out ways to mess with them.
Ah, correct. Right.
We could go in and say that some need to be replaced, and replace the real magic mirrors with just mirrors.
We can do that, depending on how many mirrors we get.
Right? I mean, the people in the security room will probably notice when we start replacing magic mirrors with just mirrors. But what are they gonna do?
I will head over to security and ask for a set of spare mirrors.
Cool. So the guy who does logistics and the stuff management is named Gregor, who is the orc that you guys are familiar with. Or are you trying to seek out like your direct report, Wombat, in the security team?
Let's go with Gregor. Because
Okay.
Gregor is aware of us and what we're doing, I believe.
Yes, he did try to provide you with some equipment. Yeah, cool. So you guys make your way to the back end of the circus where the residential tents and kind of all the equipment is placed. It's pretty empty at the moment as people are out on the floor doing their jobs or prepping animals or making sure that the circus is running to its full extent. So it's pretty silent as you make your way through the back. You see a couple of people running around, running back for like costume pieces or nipping off to grab a bite at the kitchen tent before you make your way
Oh, that's
past
tempting.
all that
Uh-oh.
to where Gregor has been set up. You kind of look around and there is currently nobody in where you normally find Gregor in his space. Seems he's out doing something or being involved with some piece of logistics as part of the setup for the circus.
If I were to walk around the space and call his name, with a passive perception of probably like -6, what is it actually? 11, what would I happen to see as I walk around and call out for him?
You don't initially see him as you start like calling for him. Somebody goes, "Oh right, he's just over there," and kind of points you to the back of the big top where it seems that he's kind of coordinating or involved with something, setting up something that's happening there.
As in like out of the big top tent in a different tent?
Yeah, out of the big top, out of the back of the big top.
I shall run over.
Cool. And you do so. Are you all coming?
Well, would it be weird if we went into the storerooms by ourselves?
You understand that there are some supplies that you could access at the front of the store space that you would be able to get your hands on without any drama. But if you ventured any further, you imagine that as the guy who does the stuff for your dad, he's got things planned. So you could certainly get like perishables, consumable items, screws, pegs, rope, kind of normal items there. Okay, cool. And the rest of you, Leo, are you also going with Dwyru?
Yes, I would. But also, can we say that like we would have picked up an item that we will use later? Like if we next time we're like,
depends.
Oh, I remember this item that we had pre-prepared. Because I can't think of it right now.
Sure, you can have one item that you grab from this space, although the restrictions are that it would be listed under normal, like, adventuring gear.
Okay, sick.
I grab a perishable snack and hand it to Dryru.
Oh, like,
Hells yeah.
okay, you get dry rations. Excellent.
Hells yeah.
Cool. And yeah, you do also spot Luna as you kind of go past, and you see her starting to pack her stuff, ready to also sneak away in the night to go and join the cult of Jasper.
Ooh. It's tempting, but stay on target. It's tempting, but stay on target.
Yeah. So with that, you guys make your way to the big top, where you see you head to the backstage section, of which you are familiar with. Mira's whole Mira's whole dressing room and setup. You kind of see off to one side of you on the right as you make your way through. This time, no curtain hanging over the front of the room. It's open. You can see in. There's people kind of milling about, costume changes, getting ready. There's a flurry of people all around. And as you make your way down and around this space, you see people popping in and out of costume, kind of getting stuff, resetting magic components to do fireworks and the like, and other kind of effects that is required for the room, for the performance in the big top. And you see Gregor there trying to deal with a piece of equipment that seems to go on top of a horse and may or may not have an explosion or a water show or something that comes out the top or the side. There's a lot of things that seem to be attached to the back of this like saddle contraption that he's currently trying to work on.
Does he look like he's struggling at all?
Yes, but not unhappily.
I shall go over and initially offer a hand.
Texan.
I know, I'm just trying to remember what that sounds like. Right, I think we're quite fine here, Dwaru. This particular piece. What can I do for you, though? He sets a couple of tools down next to this contraption and stands back up to pat the horse, just trying to be like comforting.
I'll sort of lean in with my voice a bit lower. So you know how we're doing that secret thing that we're not meant to talk about. We need a couple of mirrors. Can I just grab a couple of mirrors out of the tent? We will bring them back later.
I have some questions about what exactly you consider these mirrors to be assisting with, and why one of your parties seems to be missing.
Okay. Yep. That's super cool. I'm not necessarily great with questions, but let's you know what? Let's see what happens.
Where's Luna?
Look, it's a different thing, and she's over there. I'm going to speak to my parents about that. It's a different issue. I'd be more worried about Pipwick, but that's another thing entirely. Anyway,
the
we
small
also need
fellow
horns. Do you have fake tiefling horns? Ideally, about 10.
10 pairs of fake tiefling horns?
Not pairs, and singular tiefling horns.
I think you'll find that Mira has a number of costume pieces, but I believe they are pairs of horns for a performance they did like 4 cities ago.
That's fine.
That sounds perfect for our needs. But I think that also, I think that
Zelpa
Leo would
was
also have a costume like that in his own room.
His wardrobe full of costume and makeup.
Yeah.
Great. Do you also, random fun fact, has anyone ever got past our magic mirrors before?
hypothetically, if one were to move past our mirrors in some sense, they generally find themselves facing a far more substantial issue.
Really?
What issue?
Well, I believe you guys have been very well acquainted with Gertrude. There are other methods we undertake for security.
Gonna lean over to Helios and not so slyly be like, "Who's Gertrude?"
Don't worry about it. You'll know when you meet Gertrude.
Okay.
Didn't he meet Gertrude?
100%.
Yeah. Yes, but for example, has anyone ever managed to get past the magic mirrors and we only found out later?
I believe your father then hired them.
Oh. Do we know who that is, or should I ask my dad?
You are most certainly welcome to ask your father, but would you be considering this a positive report?
Yes.
I would say so. I managed to make my way quite handsomely into the security room, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
Theoretically.
I'm gonna lean back to Helios again.
No,
I don't understand the question.
Theoretically. Leo, if we were to get into a security room, it
Does
wouldn't
he
be
not
yours.
know about.
Regular.
I'm referring to the casino that we are
Leo,
undertaking. Are we? Are we
my
not?
God knows we're doing. He does not know what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
I have turned around and just blatantly kicked you in the shell. Like, not unreal.
Right. Might I suggest you consider your question and your equipment as required before you ask detailed questions about our security. But magic mirrors themselves, is that the weakness you are looking for?
Yes.
Not that our mirrors do this, that we don't have secondary and backup. But if you were, say, purchasing your very first mirror of some kind, a dispel magic of some kind is usually quite effective for a short period.
Well, good to know. Theoretically, of course. Thank you. Side-eye Leo really aggressively. Thank you.
Might I also suggest that minor illusions in front of said mirror can be quite effective based on their perspectives.
Right, excellent. Love this.
Now, I have other work to do. I cannot offer you some spare mirrors. And I suggest you just take this piece of information with you and return to retrieve your smaller friend and figure out where your sister is.
I know where my sister is, but kind of. But thank you.
No worries.
Yes, thank you.
Cool, and with that he turns
I'm
back.
kind of gonna look confused, but thankful.
Guys, I really do think I need to go tell my dad that A, Loon has bailed, and B, we no longer have her, and C, we no longer have Pipwick. We also don't really know where Luna is. So I'm just gonna go like fill him in and then run away for a little bit. Because I fear my life.
Did we not promise your mother that she wouldn't get roped into this cult? And didn't we not have this whole, maybe one would consider it a one shot about trying to steal a statue back from your mother for this exact reason?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that them knowing is the best call.
Well, it's better if they know before it happens. And also much better if I tell my father, and then he will just know and choose to tell my mother later. Ta-da!
I want no involvement with this discussion.
Yeah, that's also for the best.
Okay.
But he should know in case we all get kidnapped.
I also would our friends that have bypassed our own security mirrors probably be the other infiltration team. Arlo, Ina, and Sabrina.
Best guess, I would say so. I will be checking with my father when I read information.
Okay, so are you going to make your way to your father?
Yes.
I think while this is happening, I just want to run to my cabin trailer, whatever the fuck I've got, to get. I feel like I've got my own like horns costume. I want to have that on me, and then I also want to have like the prosthetics to make my face change shape that I can put on when I'm inside again, and recuperate some of the makeup that I used while disguising myself.
I'm
Okay.
also gonna, as I see you wandering that way, I'm gonna ask, hey, can you grab all the tiefling horns from Mira?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got that, and I'm gonna run in a direction
Any particular direction?
behind me. I'll
Okay.
get there eventually.
Alright, cool. So you start running about trying to ask for horns from various people. You actually end up with a whole plethora of horns that people provide you with. Very few seem to be tiefling horns, and you seem to have also managed to pick up like a horn-shaped rock, maybe? Or
Hells yeah.
and a piece of paper mache that somebody's suggesting is a horn.
This is a petrified rock, a petrified horn.
Who knows? It could be a horn, it could be a rock, it could be a petrified horn rock thing.
I think Dwyer is going to go to every tent in the circus until either one of the other two stop him, or he's confident he's got every horn in the circus.
Okay, cool.
But I think like I'm still assuming that Helios is going to be at her father's tent while this is still happening. I've picked up my stuff, put it into the bag of holding, and then I can catch Dwairu like walking around. Dwairu, what is this horn that you have? Why you don't need these ones? And he's gonna he's gonna start pulling out the teeth and these are the good ones that we want. I think that's enough though. You have lots of other stuff that I don't necessarily think that we need.
Oh, no. Helios said to get horns.
Put them in a bag of holding to have a miscellaneous collection of horns.
Look, yes, you're right. There's nothing. We're not limited on space. Just put them in.
Okay.
Just in case.
It's just You know that Isabel's gonna punish you next time when you're like, I want a horn. Oh, not the horn. Someone's got the
Oh, hell yeah.
Bugle-esque horn.
Yeah.
Do I have proficiency in any instrumental like that?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is good.
Alright. While you sort that out, I am going to flick across to Pipwick. So,
Sold.
Pipwick, you find yourself between spaces. You don't feel attached to your body at all. You are, but you are not in your body. There is a presence that surrounds you. It seems to press down on you in kind of a crushing manner and tickle you at the same time. The conjunction of this pressure to be one way and this weird tickling feeling you recognize as the essence of your patron.
Hello?
You don't get a direct word response, but you get waves that peak and trough between the weird tickling sensation that seems to tickle not just you, but inside of you, your brain and your feet, even though you don't currently have anything, and the pressure that seems to push down on the essence of you.
Ah. Yes. Because nothing bodes well for an adventure than indirect messages from a deity. Chaos? Humiliation?
Mm. It seems
In
as
this
if,
liminal space, you explode in fireworks.
yeah, you become the firework. You feel as yourself consumed with heat, rising through space, bright, shining, exploding into a thousand different parts of yourself as a firework. As you fall and tumble, each part of you cooling down into a small mote before scattering on the breeze. You are but 1,000 small pieces of ash sucked into a whirlwind before coming back to yourself.
So, I am going to take that indirect message as chaos is good. Humiliation is good.
And you look about this space and you see that you are in a cell. You don't recall stepping across the threshold, but it would make sense that you were carted in here with Helios at some point. The darkness of the room is not completely limiting to you, but there is no primary light source here. Across the way, you do see another cell. Its door now... Nope. Its door, like, shuttered and locked, as if it was previously containing something. The doors on the cells between you and the door are all open otherwise. Surrounding you, you find Rathu McConaughey and Rat Damon. And a new friend that they seem to have recruited from somewhere inside the cabin.
Ooh, hang on.
Is he particularly fast?
He's quite a lean-looking rat.
We're gonna have to come up with a name for you.
As you pick him up, you
What a
see...
great time for chat to jump in.
Yeah, chat. Any
Must be
names?
rat themed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has to be rat themed, but it just has to have. It has to include the
No, it
word rat.
has to be rat themed.
All right, chat. Hit us with your best one.
Yeah, we can leave it open. You can put the subtitle on the video. Name our new rat.
Okay, let me change it. I can definitely do this midstream. I know what I'm doing.
Because if we don't get one, does it happen to be a male or a female rat?
That doesn't matter to chat.
Okay, because my current running name is Rattly Portman.
Oh, that's pretty good. No, I'm bad at this.
I think it's one in the top right corner of Streamlabs, but if it's going to be too much hassle, don't worry about it. It was just a thought.
Hey, I found the button.
So, do I have anything on my person, and do I feel any of the energy from my patron that knocked me out?
In this space, you feel a distinct lack of magic, but it seems that your patron has gifted you effectively one spell contained within our new rat friend that you might be able to use and or activate, to call on if necessary. Otherwise, this place seems void of magic.
Do I have anything on my person? I recall holding on to my lockpicking kit.
You do indeed still have your lock-picking kit, but the rest of your equipment is in the chest at the end of the room it would seem.
Okay. Things first. Going to have a go at picking that lock.
Okay.
Get out of this chest. Out of this cell.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
That is a 16.
Oof. You feel as if you were so incredibly close to trying to get the mechanism unlatched there, but not quite making it. The chat is suggesting Rat Benatar, Ratwick Dempsey, Rattius Corman?
Rattius Corman?
Rattius Corman?
Who the hell is Ready Coleman?
You've made a joke
know,
too deep.
Rat Benatar is a good one. I would like to ask my friends, my existing friends, not my new Rat Benatar. Can you go and sneak the keys?
Funny story.
How would you like to communicate to your rat friends?
Well, oh, there was an echo.
Sorry.
I've kind of been working on the assumption that they do understand what I'm saying, and I only really use communicate with animals when I need to get information from them.
If you would like to squeak at them, then you are welcome to do that.
I just speak English, and they do what they're gonna do.
Okay.
And I'll like gesture towards the lock. I'm like, I need the key. I need the key. And like gesture to the door. Can you get the key so that we can go?
Cool. So you watch as Matthew McConaughey makes his way back over to the door, and you see him just like press his little hands up against the door. It seems to be locked. Or at least latched in this instance.
I am at a loss. I really hoped that my thieves' tools would work, and now they haven't. And I don't know what to do. I need to teach my rat sign language too.
And that was all your sleight of hand bonus and proficiency?
Yeah, I have +3 in sleight of hand.
Do you have proficiency with sleight of hand?
I do.
Do you have proficiency with the toolkit? Because I'm pretty sure that's another +2, isn't it?
Well, if you're already proficient with sleight of hand.
Ah, okay.
Don't know.
But then
I have a
spell.
thought. Am I good to chime in, or are you supposed to leave it again? Slightly
I'm
the
just
D&D
gonna
thing.
scream.
Just scream.
Blood curdling scream and see if I can get someone's attention.
Cool. You scream and scream and scream, but it doesn't seem as if anybody could hear. Wombat, would you like to give the rats an idea? What's your idea?
I was going to give Pip an idea more than the rats.
They can do their best to communicate to Pat.
Pip can see the room, right? It's been described. I'm not leaking information by talking about the room. Because there's the chest nearby that everything's in. Do you have more thieves' tools that you could get them to acquire for you?
Yeah, but I would assume that chest is also locked.
You can. You haven't tried.
Yeah, that's right. Rats, go to the chest. Making assumptions based on this world that I didn't write.
There's
Cool.
also all of my belongings in there.
Yeah. So your rats head over to the chest, and the chest is easy to put for them. Well, 2 of them manage to get it open, but open it they do.
Bring all the shit over that you can carry.
It takes some time as they carry 1, maybe 2 items and dragging it over to you. And regrettably, because of your very unclear instructions, they start with Helios's stuff.
It's fine. Now that I have all of my gear, I make another sleight of hand check with advantage.
Sure.
No one is watching me.
Nope, it doesn't seem so.
Let's go with a 21.
21. The door swings open. So you now have your full kit, Helios's full kit, and 3 rats in a dark room.
Cool.
3 rats in a trench coat.
I really thought it was going.
Everything on myself. And with... Oh, you said the door was locked. It was hinged. Can I try and unlock the door quietly? Or is it like a... Like, is it not an actual lock? Is it... like a bolt?
So, it would seem as if the... between the security office and the cells in which you are currently contained, or the section of cells that you are currently contained, the lock is on the other side of the door. So that if you were to try and pick it, it would be quite difficult, because you would be trying to reverse engineer the lock from this side. If you could manage it all.
I am going to use what gear I have in both mine and Helios's kit, sorry in advance Helios, to make myself look different in some way, shape or form, so that I'm not the Pipwick that they put in the cell.
Okay. So, Helios, can you give us a brief description of what your normal kit contains? Just so Pat Pipwick knows what they're working with?
Yep. Look, it's pretty basic stuff. You've got some light armor in there. You've got herbal kits. You've got thieves' tools.
Used those already.
You've got a whole lot of daggers.
Daggers
You've got traveler's clothes. You've got ropes, ration, water skin. You've got basic potions. You've got bedrolls. You've got tinder boxes. You've got rope. You've got torches. You've got torches. Very dark.
Yeah, I get ya. That's fine. The dark is
poison anyone.
Dark is not the problem at the moment.
You've got sickles. You've got a shield. What are you looking to do? You've got crowbars.
Was there anything on on Helios's, like it's something that Helios would regularly carry around that would just be something that signifies that it's hers? You know, it's like a personal item of hers. rather than just like bog standard adventuring stuff? Like, if there's something that she would regularly
Like
carry
it
around.
doesn't need to be anything specific aside from I want to look different to
Oh,
the
you've got a jumper in
person
there
who
and
is that
like a
large.
yeah, you've got a cape that you could probably wear as like dress. You got a hole in it.
We'll work it out. I just kind of schmozzle something together that looks different from the clothes that I was in before. Can
You
I?
also aren't you constantly in disguise, so you could just undisguise yourself.
This is true.
No, I was not in disguise for this.
Oh, you
Like-
went as young Pip?
I went as young Pip for this.
I may have missed that in my notes. Oh well.
That's okay.
But then surely your beard and all of your other like the
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
you
plan.
would also you would also find
We
a
are
black
getting
amount of
into a minutia that doesn't need to be a minutia. I look different.
you would also
um,
find some makeup in there.
Can I see? Can I see under the door?
Make a perception check.
Can't see under the door.
Okay.
I want to take one of Helios's daggers and kind of wedge it under the door and try to turn it to like give a reflection of something that I can see in the room adjacent to ours.
Cool. So you go to. So what did you actually roll on the dice?
2.
You go to slide the dagger under the door, and the dagger is the full width of the hole under the door. So there's no tilting it to see one way or the other.
Okay, can I just see anything under the door? Can I see anything of the room next to us?
It seems to be stone floors.
But didn't you did consciously walk through this?
Yeah,
door,
you've already been in this room. If you would like a refresher on what the room looks like, you carry.
I need to see the room.
No, you cannot see the room.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh, but you would find treats in there for the rats, just FYI.
This is very annoying. I have one spell. One spell, one opportunity.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, what you would find is a sending stone.
That is.
That's one of a pair.
Maybe go back to the other 3 while I brainstorm a bit.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So, Helios, you are headed to see your father to have a discussion about your sister's life choices.
Yes. Yes, I do. In a hilarious turn of events, I'm still a rat.
Oh.
Father, please.
Yes.
So wait, you kicked Leo as a rat
Yes, I've just realised my.
when you could have just like bitten him?
Yeah, I've just realised. You know?
I feel like I would have reacted to that differently if I'd remembered you were a rat, but okay. I'm just gonna roll with
Same.
it.
Yeah, you know when you're reading through your notes, you're like,
Okay.
yes, that. But I feel like I wouldn't have changed back. True to character. But yes, as I am now in rat form, I will trot over to my father's. Where is he? Is he in his room?
He would generally be in his tent in a situation like this. He is managing the circus in these moments.
Oh yes,
I
excellent.
feel like these are some like definite like flushed away walking moves. Flushed away rat.
Swagger. Lovely. Does he see me come in the door?
No, he does not look up as you enter in rat form.
Brilliant.
Good to note.
Yeah, excellent to note. Does he have his full-size table back, or is that weird small table in the recline? His back is still itching.
It seems that he's made a compromise with your mother. The table is back, but there is a very, very, very overstuffed kind of chaise lounge next to it in an attempt to get him to lie down as he's working. But he's just standing next to the desk at this point.
Okay. I will just go up to his leg and put my tiny hand on his leg.
Right. Okay. He goes down to like pinch you by the scruff of your neck and put you up on the table. So who do you
Hello.
identify as? Ah, darlings. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Surprised to see you here in rat form?
Thanks. Do you know which of us it is?
Nope.
Perfect. So, I have come to
Right,
trade
you're
information.
Helios.
Damn it. Yes. I've come to trade information.
Alright. What information are you looking to trade, dear?
I understand that someone once got past your magic mirror system, and I would like to know who it is and how they did it.
I was a much younger man during that particular incident, and your mother and I had just kind of set up our foray into traveling. She insisted that we take some time for ourselves. And so I was not running my normal security detail, and we had the mirrors up. Interesting little scenario, that one. Trying to watch a mirror and watch your mother. Anyway, look.
The rat is as disgusted as possible to look. Like,
Oh, your mother is a beautiful woman.
like whiskers are like pulled back as far as they like possibly can. The ears are like is trying to like recede into the head and like.
Oh, one day, darling, you will find someone who you just want to spend every minute of your day looking at.
Great. When that happens, I'll give you much detail.
Look forward to it. Look forward to that future bonding opportunity for the two of us.
Great. Love it. Yeah, so
Anyway, while I was distracted, it seems as if somebody managed to produce a rather convincing image of the initial space. Something akin to a major image and yeah. Really
Yeah.
don't know how they managed to set that one up in a moment.
okay, so it wouldn't have worked if you weren't distracted.
It works if you've got like 2 seconds to bop it into place, you know. You don't see the transition.
Okay. That is good to know. Thank you. Who was it?
I don't know that you want to hear all about my life, right?
But a name would be good.
Well, you are aware of at least one of them. They work in the circus, and the rest of them were killed in a very horrible accident.
Yeah, that's about right. What about the one that's still working here? Take
What
them.
about them?
What's her name?
You don't have enough to trade for that name, Helios.
Not even the potential location of your other daughter?
I believe Mira had you commit to keeping her in sight, did she not? So, she should be just outside this tent.
It's not so much where her current location is as where her future location will be that I think you're more interested in.
And why would I be interested in her future location?
Well, if I had a name, I'd be much more forthcoming.
Right. And why would I not be able to keep track of my children?
I know. Not for me to know.
Not for you to know at all. So how's your time in a cell gone?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Well, I think we've reached the conclusion of this particular bargain, haven't we?
We have. We have.
Excellent. I look
You
forward
want
to
know where
our
your
next
daughter's gonna be?
witty repartee. I care about where she is now. If you think she'll make it far, you're really giving her a lot of credit.
Ooh.
She can be when she's potentially aided.
Yeah. So it seems she must get an ally on side, right?
She might already have one.
Hmm.
Anyway, toodaloo.
Later.
Nice to be going.
Cool.
I missed the last thing you said.
Put me down, is what she said.
Down first.
And so he
Tiny
pinches you
record.
by the scruff of the neck and places you back on the ground.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And then he heads back to his notes. And you see that he does start he was writing pretty consistently. Now he's picked up the pace a little bit. He's got a task he needs to do.
I'm gonna pop across to Luna's caravan and see if she's still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's trying to decide on which one of her rock shrines she's bringing with her.
It's not all of them.
It would seem as if she's worried about space and packing.
He has to live the life of poverty to truly
She has to
manifest
carry
it.
them all.
Hello. Hope you're having fun. Best of luck on your journey. Just a heads up, Dad may know you're going somewhere. So if you're gonna run now.
What? I don't have enough time. Helios, why would you do this to me?
Hey, I didn't say I did. I just said he knows. He always knows. You know this.
You did this, didn't you?
I didn't tell him anything.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him where you're going. Doesn't know that yet. Probably does. Better if you run now.
Okay. Well, can you post me all of the rest of the rocks?
Oh, but I will keep them here.
Alright, I'll come back and get some of them soon. Don't lose any of them. It's very important.
Why? Okay. I'll leave them here.
Okay. How much food do you think I should take?
A lot. See Gregor.
Insulted that I'm not being consulted about food.
Don't you think Gregor would just tell Dad?
I probably already know.
Well, should I just go tell Dad then?
Do you wanna go?
No.
You don't want to go?
No, I don't want to go talk to Dad.
Oh. Well, if you want to go, then I wouldn't go talk to Dad because he'll probably try and stop you.
Okay, can you get
She'll
food
probably
from
not
Gregor?
come. Why don't you just use our food stash? Opens cupboard and like not well stacked snacks just pour out of cupboard.
I have
Right.
to ask a question.
Yes.
Is this whole conversation happening while Helios is still a rat?
100% I'm still a
Yes.
rat. So I will have like shoved most of my body in to like crack the door, and then there's just an avalanche of snacks onto me.
Okay, well that'll probably do, yeah. Alright.
Wild shape small, make snack bigger.
Now I have questions, but we won't go there.
I think
Yeah.
it works out perfectly. There's nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
There's
Someone
definitely
needs-
things to discuss. For science, I have questions, but they're not
Someone
important
has-
for stream.
Someone has to have the bees and the bees conversation with Byron.
Hey, Dwaru, I believe that I saw Helios go into the. Are we in like what did we do?
Well, you pulled me over, so I presume we're at yours.
Yeah, but like, all right, let's go over to Helios's cabin. I think I saw her.
Yeah. And cool. And so you guys arrive as these snacks are just pouring out of the cupboard, and Luna is trying to desperately shovel them into a rucksack.
Oh, hells yes, snacks! Can I have them?
I regret this. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have brought him over here.
No, these are my snacks.
Oh, okay.
Technically, they're owls.
I need them.
You still have an unwild sheep? You are very much committed to this rat business. Yeah.
I want to talk.
Being a rat.
A rat trailed by a ferret, by the way.
Yeah.
You should ride your ferret into battle.
Yeah.
Well, I actually never said. Oh,
Actually,
no,
I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Ferret's still with me.
probably.
Either way. Okay, so.
Hey, Helios, I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, crap. Well, it was Dub, wasn't it?
Dumb.
Yeah. Do you need to shower?
If you're
you do.
now... If you're now smaller than Dub, does that mean that you're Dub's pet?
No. Hey, Dub is not a pet. Dub is a familiar.
Oh.
Is that familiar?
I don't
to
get
me?
it.
How many fingers do I have as a rat?
I thought you still
I think
had
it's
5.
4.
Oh,
Alright,
what?
not things I ever thought I would Google, but rat fingers.
Should look at rat hands. I feel like that's less weird sound.
How many fingers do rats have? Vet explains.
I feel like it should-
4.
Dwyru gets this right.
4 fingers and a thumb on each paw for a total of 5 digits.
Perfect. So I can still flip him off.
Yes.
So-
Yes,
Hang
you
on, I'm being
rat
flipped
flip
off?
him off by... Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So how did it go with your father? Did he tell you anything interesting? Do we still have
He
a job?
basically. Look, we're not talking about that. He knows everything. Basically, our best bet for the mirrors does seem like minor illusion. For minor illusion to take effect, it does take a second or two, so we would need someone to be in the room distracting or for everyone to be unconscious.
Oh, I vote unconscious.
Yes. Can someone please open this drawer over here and take out a few of my smoke bombs that I have stashed?
Oh, I can do it.
And put it in their pack.
I proceed to.
Alright. So you add some smoke bombs to your inventory.
That's
You?
pretty cool.
On inventory, can I ask, you said that there were some basics we could pick up in the tent. If there's a couple of things I want to add to my inventory, am I good to do that?
Yeah, if it's just casual items, yeah.
Would you count the disguised kit or thieves' tools as things that would just be accessible?
Disguise kit, yes, simply because of the amount of makeup that's available in this space. Um, thieves' tools, not so much. Those are like an actual instrument that you would have to procure it from somebody or
You need to find like a shop or loot them.
yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to add is we said one of the horns was like one of the playable horns. Can I put that in my inventory instead of the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Sold.
And gave Dwyer a review. That can only end well.
We give the loudest character something even louder.
As if you need a
Like them
distraction.
all. Are you talking out loud while you're thinking of things you would like?
Is that me? I don't think so because it would have been back at the tent.
Okay, that's all good. Does anyone else need anything while we're in my room? I have some random rocks. Is Luna still here?
Yes.
Damn it. Luna, anything you have that we might want for our heist?
You hear a disembodied voice of Pipwick. Someone to get me out of this goddamn room.
By disembodied, do you mean ascending stone?
Yes.
So you're using the sending stone?
Well, I have a way out. It just would be really handy to have a distraction for when it happens.
I'm more
I just got a
asking,
horn.
Does it work?
Well, that's a DM question.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know how this sending stones work. Not sending tones, sending stones. Who uses sending tones? What is a sending tone?
It casts the sending spell.
Yes.
So if the room is messing with magic.
It is the casting of a spell that we considered to be unable to do, which was why you could wild shape because it wasn't casting a spell.
That's okay. I think I have a way out of the room. It will just be more chaotic.
As long as it doesn't call casting a spell, we'll be good.
I have one spell.
Mm-hmm.
I have one spell in the form of Rat Benatar.
Wait. We had friend fire, didn't we? Who has that?
Friend fire?
No, like the fire.
Alchemist fire.
Alchemist
Yeah.
fire.
I have that. That is part of the plan.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like,
I mean, we can see what happens with the plan if DM wants to cut back to a frustrated Pipwick.
Yeah, if you're ready, I'm happy to do that. We can jump back to you, Pipwick.
I just have a very simple question. What is the door made of?
The door is made of an incredibly dense hardwood.
That should be fine. I reach down and pick up my rats and I say, after all this time speaking to myself and assuming you can understand me, we're gonna have some fun. But just to be safe, Matthew McConaughey, you can go here. And who else did you say was with him?
Rat Damon.
Rat Damon. Rat Damon, you can go up here. And our new friend, Rat Benatar, who better not fucking die from this because we've given him a name and I've added him to my character sheet. I will give you all the snacks in the world if this works. So, I have I've kind of reclothed myself. I have a cloak on. I have a cloak over my head. I've put my fake beard on so that I look significantly different from what I was before.
You're much older.
Yeah. In my left pocket, I have stashed as many vials of oil and mayonnaise as I could from the alchemist jug. And in my left hand, I am holding my flask of alchemist fire. In my right hand, I am holding Rat Benatar. And I say, I am so sorry if this hurt, but the ends justify the means. Please don't die. I hold Rat Benatar up to the door, then channel through him. Scorching Ray.
Okay, cool. So, will I need an attack roll from you there, or is it a dexterity saving
it's
throw?
up to you. So Scorching Ray is 3 fiery rays, and I have this like image in my head of this poor rat like erupting rays from its mouth, 3 of them to like cut a circle in the door for me to walk out of.
Yes, I'll take that. Yes, that's amazing. So Rat Benatar seems to a bubble up from within them, and then fire springs forth from their mouth with these 3 rays that like cut through this door and kind of push it out to the other side. The rat in your hand seems to collapse under the weight of this spell. As you see the room on the other side, 3 very confused tieflings look in your direction, and one of them seems to be incredibly flustered and just coming down from something.
So I'm going to like just take a second to carefully place Rat Benatar into one of my pockets and just say, just rest now. If I die, we all die. I'm then going to jump into the room and like chaotically I'll just be like, no one wants to find out what's in this jar, right? You all work for a fascist dick. He's a racist fuck. You all know it. You should overthrow him. But that's beside the point. I gotta peace out, see you later, and I run.
Okay, can I get an intimidation check from you, please? With advantage.
I have a
Yes.
+5 to intimidation, just so you 16 and 17. So
Yeah.
17.
Cool. So all of the kind of like tieflings there just step back, really flustered, and just kind of like completely move out of your way, letting you run the length of this room out towards the door. There you find yourself in a corridor with a door that is labeled like to the circus and exit, a door that is labeled staff lounge, and the way that you came that takes you back towards Quentin's office and out.
Are they still in Luna's cabin?
Yes.
Just quickly, hey, where are you, Fox? Through the sending stone.
Oh, you're out of the room. Great. Counting. At circus, Bill, come back.
Yeah, as soon as I hear at circus, I'm running towards the circus.
Okay, cool.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
What have
Which
you left for me?
No,
No, we've left.
which direction would you like to head out? The way, which side of the lounge would you like to exit? From the top or from the bottom? So would you like to go via the staff lounge and the circus, the back end of their circus? Or would you like to head out towards the, past Quentin's office and the administrative office?
I will go the route that does not go past Quentin's office.
Okay, cool. So you exit through a set of double doors, and you see the back room of the circus. There seems to be people still mulling around in there. You turn right, flee down this corridor before busting back out onto the main floor of the casino. You seem a little bit haggard and overworked as you get there, and so a couple of people kind of look in your direction, but it doesn't look like anybody clocks you at this point.
Yeah, once I'm out on the floor, I'm going to pocket the Alchemist Fire, because if anyone recognizes what that is, I'm not a domestic terrorist. That's not what this is. And then I will kind of, like, take a moment, get my breath, maybe try and change my appearance just a little bit again. Whether it's just, like, you know, like, opening my cloak and just kind of tucking it behind my arms. And then kind of, like, without making a scene, make my way towards the circus.
Cool. Can I get a stealth check? The stealth here is being that you've switched your costume and movement. Sorry, 7?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you roll? Don't you have a good stealth bonus?
+3. I rolled poorly.
Cool. So you try and take a moment to like reassess, readjust yourself before trying to nonchalantly like make your way back to where the boats are on the way in. But it seems it's taken a moment for the security team to get their, I guess, courage back before you see them start trailing behind you as you making your way out of the security room. Out of the main floor.
I will, and I'm happy to make another stealth check for it, just nonchalantly empty vials of oil behind me as I'm walking towards the
Yeah, make a stealth check.
It's a 12.
Cool. It seems...
How important is the oil to you?
I mean, not overly, but it makes a slippery surface behind me.
Okay, because I have...
And a potential weapon.
I have inspiration, and we said last round that I could potentially give it out. Do we need a higher roll? Is it very vital?
DM question.
Assuming the DM is still happy for that mechanic?
I'm happy for you to share if you think this is the place where you could use that inspiration.
I don't know. I'm asking Pip how you feeling. Are you confident with the 12? You good, or do you like need?
I think it's fine with a 12. I'm in a crowded space.
All right, I'm shutting up.
Yeah, cool. It doesn't initially seem as if anybody notices, and then people seem to start like slipping over and sliding. You see a small human wearing incredibly large glasses and this like yellow jumper just absolutely eat shit behind you with a bunch of chips. So
no.
Jenna, no.
Yeah, her blonde hair kind of now like slick with oil, and she looks really like kind of like put out and a bit hurt, and you suspect that previous to this she was on a bit of a roll, and now she's just lost all of her good feelings.
This is the DM's way of making Pipwick feel bad.
But it does seem as if at least one of the guards also slips up behind before the one who's looking kind of disheveled and coming down or something takes a step around the outside of the oil and kind of tries to like cut you off from a different side.
How far away from him is he?
How far away? I would say that he's giving you a safe like 30 feet. But he's still following you.
That was a poor number to choose. I cast Infestation on him.
Cool.
If he's coming down off something, he's about to have a bad time.
Cool. So, is that a Constitution save from me?
Yes.
Okay, come on. That's a 12.
It was a con save of 13.
No! Okay.
Look, I'm not into, like, I'm just trying to do it to freak him out, so I'm happy for him not to take damage from it. but it does move him in a random direction, and he is covered in mites, fleas, and parasites, and bugs, and yeah.
You see as
Otherwise,
he...
he'd take 1d6 of poison damage normally.
Yeah, you could take 1d6 of poison damage.
I don't want to hurt him, I just want to scare him.
You hear him start to scream as he kind of gets picked up and thrown back towards the oil behind you, before like falling over and just kind of slapping at himself like he is having the worst day of his life. But it's got a lot more eyes on you now, as the people behind you all seem to be falling over, and there's now a screaming guy on the floor as you attempt to exit.
I'm breaking out into a run again. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Cool. So you absolutely leg it from there back towards the docking area. As you arrive, the two tiefling attendants who were helping people in and out of the boat just see you and move back and away from all of the like boats, all of the equipment, as you seem to be having this like manic episode and running towards them.
Cool. I'm just getting out. I jump in a boat. I'm gone.
Cool. Make a strength check to row back up the river.
Not my forte. Wow. It's a 10.
10. So you get like just out of the dock and start paddling, and then you realize there's actually quite a bit of force required to move a boat for 8 people up and down this stream here, and you just don't seem to quite have any power to move it.
Can I see an alternate means, a fail-safe for when the boats don't work?
Make a perception check.
13.
13. You glance around the space, and you don't see any kind of exit here for when the boats don't work. But you do see about 2/3 of the way up the cliff face, some kind of emergency stairs appears from the cliff and heads up towards the top.
I would like to head towards that, please.
Cool. So that is back inside the building.
I'm just gonna leg it, and if someone messes with me, I got a vial of alchemist fire, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Okay. So you kind of let the boat get sucked back by the water into the dock there, before jumping back off. These two tiefling attendants just still like hiding in the corner as you like cast your eyes around trying to see where this emergency exit is. And then back behind the tables where like Luna had initially set up, where they had the welcome desk and all that, you do see a shimmer on the kind of wall behind them.
Okay. I'm gonna head towards that, but before I do, the two attendants said I'm just gonna be like, the guy who runs this place is a fascist dick, he's a racist, you guys are totally better than this, you should all uprise. There's strength in numbers, viva la revolution, and I run.
Okay, and to them you seemingly just disappear straight into the stone wall as you just kind of wing it and hope for the best and find the emergency exit stairs as you race up. Can I get an athletics check for running up about 6 flights of stairs?
Of course you can. I'm old, it's a 10.
You get about halfway up and you're really starting to struggle and breathe heavily and slow down as you see the last tiefling from the group of 3 that were in the security room stare up at you from the ground.
I tip any vials of oil I have left on the stairs behind me and just keep going. I'm just going, gotta do it for Rat Benatar. He got you here. we gotta get to safety.
Cool. So he starts very cautiously making his way up the stairs, more seemingly trying to follow you than actually apprehend you.
Okay. I'll yell down, are you a friend or foe?
Look, mate, you just gotta come and deal with the consequences of your actions. You've caused quite a lot of damage and messed with quite a few things and people.
I'm like having this conversation as I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you actually like your boss?
I liked my job.
Yeah, that job can exist without that boss.
Not particularly, not unless somebody else is paying an extraordinary amount to take over this. As he's like, 2 hands on the rail, taking slow steps through the puddles of oil behind you. You're getting 3 steps for every one of his, as he's just kind of like inching his way up.
Fully understand that, but you are a great people with a great culture. You have safety in numbers. There's plenty of money already in the casino. All it would take was just you guys establishing your own hierarchy of government here and overthrowing the fascist dictator that's ruling over this place. Like, I can help you write up the government. You just gotta overthrow the guy who, mind you, is a third the height of everyone else who works here.
Are you genuinely trying to persuade him?
I mean, I'm throwing everything, but yeah, I think they should overthrow this dick.
Cool. Make a persuasion check, but at disadvantage.
Why are you?
Any chance of advantage because we already sowed the seeds of revolution earlier?
Yeah, with almost every staff member except the security team.
I did it in the security office before I ran away.
Yeah, but you have not had a positive impact on this. The other 2 were trying to do it in a positive light. They talked to most of the other staff some of the staff in every room.
Look, with disadvantage, I got a dirty 4 with a
Ooh.
But I'm just gonna be like, look, you can hate me all you want, but deep down inside, you guys know I'm telling the truth. And honestly, there's probably enough money in the vault for you guys to just keep this place running without a horrible, half-heighted pipsqueak. And I know there is probably some irony in that coming from me. But I'm not suggesting that I be the one who takes his place. I'm suggesting you guys rise up and take your rightful place at the head. Good lord, how tall are these stairs? When the fuck am I getting to the exit?
And you do see that you're about a flight away at this point. You're on the final turn. As
Cool.
he kind of yells back up, I'm too tired to run a business like this, man. Just come back and get arrested and do your time for all your bloody crimes.
Counter offer, your jail is not overly secure anymore. I'm almost at the top. I'm gonna leave whatever mayonnaise I have left because I have it on good authority that the guy in charge really doesn't like having it thrown at him. I highly give it a go. It's so fun. It's so exhilarating. He has no control over you. Like, you don't have to be the one who runs it, but neither does he.
Alright.
And I'll just kind of get to the top, leave all of the mayonnaise I have left, and go.
Okay. And you do so.
One of those like ASMR videos of like the jars that roll downstairs. It's just mayonnaise everywhere.
That's what I thought he was doing with the oil, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. So you exit the top of this space, and you kind of cast your eyes about, trying to recognize where this is based on like the entrance point that they have. And you see that this kind of the cliff edge here is not so far away from where they kind of dropped you off before you walked down the stairs and then caught the cool boats down the river Styx. It does seem to just be a giant bend, and they just kind of, it's not really that far as distance goes. It's longer in the river. So you can see immediately where there are like vehicles and people and ways that you could like get back into town fairly easily from there.
Yeah, I get to the top and I'm just like stripping off the fake beard and the cloak and just, I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm done. Take me home. I need a smoke. Yeah.
Cool. So from here, you have you could walk. You could try and catch a carriage that you know has security features from the casino. Sorry.
You're good.
Or if you have some other means of transportation, you can use that. to make your way back to town, and then from there into the circus.
I'll probably just take whatever the easiest mode of transport is to get back.
Cool. I would suggest that you would probably walk, simply because the other ones have security. You made quite a note of the security features inside of the carriages that were ferrying people to the casino. So you do that. Cool. I'm going to jump back to the others. You have just received a message on your sending stone, or on Luna's sending stone, as you have your tiny hands kind of pressed on it as you were trying to count out the number of responses to Pipwick.
Okay, that's a good sign. He's at least alive.
Yeah, I assume he is. Wait, I can send a message back, can't I?
You already did.
You can only send one message a day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Man, must be dead. Okay. Well, I mean, we understood he's on his way out, I guess, from that.
Yeah.
Do we? I guess do we stay here for the rest of the evening? I could use some rest for to get some of my arcane capabilities back, but and it might be a little bit more effective because we probably have to be a little bit more cunning when we come into the casino for the next time. Obviously, Quentin might recognize your face. Dwaru, you're probably safe from any direct corruption, but I'm going to have some trouble, I believe.
I mean, not Dwyru's note, but weren't you in disguise the whole time?
Yeah, but it was a kind of a rough disguise, and then like it was just like I painted my face red. I felt
Yeah,
to
I would
match
assume we would go in this time in disguise. We have outfits, we have horns, we can go in with physical disguises. I don't know how we're going to get that statue off the wall. But that is ideally what we need. I assume we're going to go in with aggressive distractions. As, like, just all split to a different room and go chaos. If we can create an uprising, that would be best, ideally. But I'm not sure how we're going to do that.
Viva la France.
Well, perhaps Dwaru and I's special ability is arousing a crowd and getting at least their attention.
Oh, I can get people's attention.
Perhaps we could be leading a distraction.
Yeah, I got a new toy for that, and I pull the horn out.
Oh.
Be enchanted, so it's all
Trailing O. Oh.
But and I believe that Pipwick will now be hunted down for a long while, at least, if he's unless, of course, he made it out perfectly silently, which, honestly, knowing his capability, he probably was able to do so.
Pipwick.
He's
Possible.
he's a very small, sly fellow. You should see him in action. He is brilliant.
I have seen him in action.
How long would it take Pipwick to walk back to the circus?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be about an hour. So if you guys would consider the planning session to take that long, Pipwick could arrive. As Luna is trying to still pack snacks into her bag.
Assuming I've gotten all the smoke bombs, which, by the way, how many smoke bombs was I getting? I will help Luna then pack the snacks.
How many would Helios have? How many smoke bombs would Helios have?
Yeah.
Probably like a problematic amount.
Roll a d12 for me.
D12.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So I get to use my physical dice. This is so exciting.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Do I
9.
9. So you have 9 smoke bombs.
I'd say that's a problematic amount.
Mm-hmm.
Small amount.
Should we take the Molotov cocktail ingredients?
I mean, you can just take cocktails, yes.
Yeah, I don't think Russia exists in Faerun personally, but if we have agreed that time passes, I think just the door will fly open and Pipwick will walk in, disheveled, and just walk straight to Leo and say, "Where is the bag of holding?"
That's just it.
Quick question: has Dwairu
God, you
seen
made
Pip
it!
without the
Thank
beard
heavens.
before?
I don't think so.
I take the bag of holding, I reach in thinking the good shit, and pull out the strongest brew of whatever I have and my pipe. I light it, I take a drag. Well, I'm gonna need a disguise for tomorrow.
I kind of like really poorly hide the bag that I was packing and like jump in between Pip and Helios and Luna. Like, who the hell is this?
Quick, Dwairu.
No,
You're Dwairu too? Hi, I'm Dwairu as well.
Pipwick. Pipwick.
Pipwick.
Yes. Hey, a new rat. You're not a rat.
I'm not a rat. I'm glad you're alive. Sorry about the ankle. Is it still bleeding?
Oh, that was you. That's okay.
Try to wake you up.
I snatched one of the snack bags from
Hey!
From Helios,
Oh,
specifically.
okay.
I pop it open and I pull out Rat Benatar and just like
I
sit.
only have
sit
one. I was sitting on it.
Yes. There is a rat in more need than you right now. This
Oh,
rat
don't you get
saved
straight back up the
me
dub?
more than the 3 of you put together. 4. Sorry, Luna, you disappeared at some point. This rat currently ranks higher than you in capability.
you were unconscious when
Fine.
I saw you. What happened there?
Yeah.
As you're discussing, I'm going to move over to the rat and just pull out the little treats I've got for Dub in my coat and start also feeding him.
But let me understand this, Leo. You were in a position to see me unconscious. You freed our compatriot Helios, and you did
I
not.
freed myself.
I do not even weigh that much.
As much as I would love to say that I helped with Helios's escape, I had very little input in it. I opened the door for us.
By the way, Helios, here's your shit, and I just kind of drop it in a pile next to her.
Don't drop it on me.
But I'm going to be stealing this, and I reach into her bag and pull out the headshot that we got of Quentin,
Oh yeah.
because I'm going to need it for inspiration. Tomorrow, Quentin will be seeing double.
Ooh, yes, I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
We
just
stuff him into the bag of holding.
that was such a good note. I was like, maybe we should end here for the session because it's like
We can.
9:30. Hello, Holly. Would you like to come say hi? It's dog time. Come here.
Pet tax.
This is Wally. Hi.
Hello, Wally.
Hey, puppy.
Hi. Before we end, I would just like to question:
mhm.
can I go and acquire one more thing before we end the session?
You can certainly try.
Excellent. Can I go and ask Gregor for a blow dart and tranquilize gun? Tranquilize it.
Uh,
Huh?
he looks at you and goes, "Is this one for keeping an eye on Luna, or do I need to talk to your father?"
Luna, definitely Luna.
Yeah, it's just for maintenance of the team.
Maintenance of the team is not a particularly
Luna's included in the team.
right, but who else are you firing on?
My friends, and they occasionally peg rocks at me. I'm allowed to occasionally trank them.
I am well aware that you are equipped with your own skills. I will need more explicit reason for your tranquilizer.
I only need 2 doses. My father knows about it. It's fine.
I'm not
I'll
so
give you
sure
persuasion.
about that. But yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Excellent. What? 17.
17. He produces 1 vial of tranquilizer and a blow dart.
Thank you. I come back to the team and be like, guys, can trank Clinton.
Okay.
Stuff him in a cupboard.
So
In a
you're going
replacement
to use it as drow poison is the equivalent. And your inventory.
Wow, thank you. I've got it.
Let's keep that in our back pocket. I'm not afraid of 2 Quintons now and then.
Yeah, but it would be much better if you had inserted yourself as the real Quinton, and then he rocks up and has to convince everyone that he is the real Quinton.
Yeah, I can do that without
Guys!
liking him.
If we're gonna make Pipwick Quinton, why don't we dress Quinton up as Pipwick?
Well, he's
No.
unconscious.
My beard will never
Yeah.
be sullied by the face of that man.
Can you give him a fake beard?
Doesn't he already have a beard?
He does have a beard.
He's a curly mustache, which is twirled upwards.
Look. Let's
You
just,
just shave it off and give him a fake beard.
you know what? Let's just let's see how
Oh,
it
I'm down to
goes.
shave him.
Let's see how
Oh, let's shave him head to toe.
Okay,
I'm very
Gregor, we need a razor.
I'm very keen to have him thrown into the cell that he put us in. But there is some sense
To be
in
affected by his own dispel magic? That would be hilarious.
yeah. It'd also be hilarious to incite the seeds of revolution from a different point of view.
We did that.
Yeah.
We tried to.
Anyway, DM, did you want to wrap us up?
I did, given it was 9:30, but I am so excited to see where these shenanigans are off to if we're all pretending to be Quentin.
All of us be Quinton, yes.
Unfortunately,
Can I quickly
believe
ask
that-
an inventory question?
Sure.
I implied it then and you didn't say no, but just officially, can I add pet snacks to my inventory, which I feel like I
Yes.
would have done back when Dub was first
100%.
acquainted.
100%.
Excellent.
You
They
can
are
have
officially in my
weird, tiny,
inventory.
consumable items. Things I genuinely care about you having are things that are consumable within the gameplay. So, like having a limited amount of 50 feet of hemp rope, or 17 daggers, or, things like that. Alchemist fire. Sleeping potions.
Do
Drow
have
poison.
a fair bit of rope, but that has always been in my inventory.
Yes. So, as a basic adventurer, you usually start off with 50 feet of hemp rope.
When you go to add in pet snacks, I will direct you to my upper drawer of and if you pull it open, there will be a selection for you to choose from.
We'll add those. But my implication is, as soon as you acquired Dub, which was like 8 or 9 sessions ago, my pockets would have had pet snacks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
So many of the circus animals just kind of sniffing Dwairu's like pockets every so often.
Oh, it would 100% be part of my rounds of security. Is I would go through the animal pen and just feed them.
Question: how good do the animal snacks smell to me that now that I'm a rat?
If you're looking interested, I will hold one out to you.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
They are looking quite appealing. Quite appealing.
I have one final question before we wrap up.
Sure.
Is Rat Benatar my holy symbol?
If you would like, you can use Rat Benatar as your holy symbol.
I would just imagine all my rats are my holy symbol. Rats are my holy symbol.
Yeah.
But this rat definitely has like some scorches to him, surely, Alan.
He just runs a little bit hotter than everyone else.
The scorching ray element.
Don't mess with me, I got a rat.
I'm quite a lean racing rat.
It'll only be lean for a short period of time. My rats are very well.
Okay.
I have to cast all my spells through rats from now on.
Maybe.
Scratch their belly.
Isn't that Jack Jack meme, or when they were like holding Jack Jack and using him laser eyes? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So.
Say hello to my little friend.
It's only awkward when you have to use the rat to cast talk with animals.
It's just the rat translating. It's just...
That means, DM, you don't say stuff like that because that means you need to come up with a voice for the rat.
I'll come up with a voice for the rat.
Just be Spanish.
Espanol. Great.
What?
You pick. You couldn't. It couldn't be a voice. You want me to learn an entire language? I'm.
Not just that, a language I don't understand.
Sweet. This is gonna be fine then. I'm going to ¿Me comes estas?
That is Rat Benatar.
¿Por qué no listos?
Glows now. Does he glow now?
Maybe. You haven't seen him in the dark.
Glows every time the spell is cast. Yes, just like Godzilla.
Okay, cool. Bringing it back in. So that is where we're going to call it for this session this evening.
Yippee!
I had a ton of fun. I hope you guys had a ton of fun.
Always.
I love that scene between Helios and Claude. That was great. Ooh, that's spicy.
He loves his wife, okay?
Oh, I wasn't. That wasn't what I was referring to.
I know. It just amuses me every time to make Helios uncomfortable with...
Una's more uncomfortable.
I know.
But it's also the imagery of like this mob boss talking to his rat daughter. Like, what shit have you gotten up to this time?
I love the. Don't know which one it is. Oh, it's Helios.
As soon as you started speaking, you were like, alright, got it.
I'm here to make a deal. I know which one of my children you are. Yeah.
Your mamu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Quickly, people who've got shout out something. Wombat, let's go.
I do gamesplaining on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, where there are live streams every second Monday, every Friday, and every Sunday, and a bunch of other cool videos you should check out. And I'm also here on Twitch every second Monday, every Friday, and every Sunday doing fun stuff. Please come check it out if you like video games and or a laugh.
Do it. All right, Pat.
Finally, press record podcast available wherever you listen to podcasts, and also Roll for Dopamine right here on Twitch.
We're on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Hit us up. We're having fun.
Yeah. Check
I'm having fun.
More technical difficulties brought to you by Roll for Dopamine.
Yeah,
That's
a different
funny,
one every time. Look,
That's it.
I
We
might
roll a D1000, and that's our technical difficulty.
my notes from this shirt
Yeah,
say get a shirt that says technically difficult. So that's what my notes say.
I will order one of those too, please.
I'm on it. Alright, cool.
Alright.
Thanks
Great
guys.
talking, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.